What's up? What's up? What's up, my man? What's good? What's happening with you, bro?
What's going on? What's going on? You know,
Welcome.
it's your boy.
Welcome to Studio Flow. Tell us who you are.
It's your boy Mula Da Great, straight out of Pennsylvania. My fault. You know, loud pack.
Oh, smoking that loud. What you smoking on, bro? Let's get into it.
It's some Dragonberry Kush mixed with Girl Scout cookie. It's pretty fucking good. Like I'm high.
It sounds good.
How you doing?
Oh man, I'm feeling lovely, man. I'm just blessed to be here, man. Just blessed to support. You know what I'm saying? Such a wonderful craft, wonderful craftsmen. We have here Mula Da Great, y'all. Studio Flow presents another one. This man right here, we want to introduce, coming out of Pennsylvania, out here, just starting a ruckus. You know what I'm saying? On purpose. Tell us where you got started out here.
I was in Maricopa. It was like probably my end of my sophomore year. I did a show at the Big Fish. And then I went to Club Red. Like 2010, 2013 was crazy for me out here. I'll still go by doublexmula, but it's Mula Da Great because you know I'm the great. So, but that's pretty much what it was. And then I got nominated for an award in Cali. I was in the paper. I was on the radio. I did a lot of things out here in Arizona.
Okay, so you was making noise. You was making noise, man.
That was back in the day, dog.
Where does that type of drive come from?
Pretty much when you want something as much as you really say you do, or like people tell you something, like you gotta like really be hungry the way that, like you gotta be like a lion with a gazelle. Like you gotta be straight at what you really want. Cause if you ain't eating, like if music's what you want to do, you gotta do it. Cause other than you can be a starving artist on the block, still starving to make music to be where you want to be. So it was that hunger that was just like, I don't want to be there forever.
First rap song you ever heard?
Ever heard?
First ever.
Oh shit. I don't even know. To be honest, I think it was a Tupac song. My mom used to play a lot of like old school music, like when I was growing up. Like I don't really know. The first actual rap song, I can't even remember.
Are you inspired by any other genres other than hip hop?
Oh yeah, I like R&B. I do R&B. I like pop. That's why I do pop. Only thing the only genre I really don't like indulge in is like screamo rock. That's it.
So you still would fuck with country?
It depends. Like there's some country singers that, like what's his name? The little kid, the yodeling little kid. What's his name? What's his name? Hank on Facebook, on Instagram, like Lil Hank Williams. I can't remember his name, but yeah, like that.
Do a collab?
I'll do a collab with him. Yeah, hell yeah. In a heartbeat.
That's interesting. You got a real love for music. Was there a person in your life that started you on that path, like, or was it kind of just something you saw, you know, from afar?
It was just something that, I don't know, like sometimes you feel like you're supposed to do something in your life, like, and that's what I felt like every time I made a song. Like not only did other people feel, I felt the same way every time I heard it. Like from the first time I wrote the song, recorded it, I felt the same way months after listening to it that I heard that I did the first time. Like, I don't know.
So, tell me about your siblings.
Got too many. Got two little brothers. I got three little sisters. Two little sisters, an older sister and an older brother. But I only ever really talk to my brother. Me and my older sister like don't really talk like that. The younger ones I don't really know too much. So
who challenges you the most?
Challenges me?
Yeah.
As far as what?
Well, they say like brothers are made for adversity.
My brother, I'm my brother's older brother and he's older than me.
Okay.
So Let's just say it like that.
For the record.
Yeah.
For the record.
Let's just say it like that.
Bro. Bro.
Like my brother's, he's alright. Like, you know, he just had a kid a year ago, so it's like 2 years ago. Yeah. So, you know, so it's his life is like, it's different.
Would you
than mine.
Would you go 100% R&B if like it push comes to shove? Would you just
if that's what I had to
leap,
if that's what I had to do? See, I was already thinking about, you know, dropping like a 4 or 5 songs just to get a little feedback from the people, because I feel like sticking to one genre is not really gonna get you nowhere. I mean, it might get you somewhere if you're like really just at that. But see, I like to do other shit. Like, I don't like to just sit in the background with my shit. When I'm going to a show, I'm talking to the DJ. Like, I need my shit like this. Like, so when it's like, I don't like, it's hard. Like,
you know, I'm glad you brought that up. So at shows, you are a particular dude. You know what's interesting? You know, we got to know you through 48
shout out to gang.
Shout out to 48
Shout out to gang.
And it's hilarious, you know, the first time they told me about you, like before we had talked to you, they told me about you, you know what I'm saying? It was great things, you feel me?
Hell yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You leave your reputation, you know what I'm saying? They're great. It was great things.
Great.
And then I seen the video of you, you know what I'm
like
saying? Getting it lit on Instagram, right? But anyway, they were like, yo, this
Mula Da Great on Instagram. Don't forget about that.
Yes. One more time? Say one more time.
Mula Da Great on Instagram.
Thank
Mula Da Great. Lord Flacco Mula on Snapchat. I don't really be on there, but you can catch me on Instagram.
Yes, sir. So, you know, so they were like, yo, this dude right here, we performed with one night. The first time you brought it was about a performance. So they were like, yo, this man stopped the show and he goes, does anybody have some water? Can I get some water? And me and Kurt, we fucking lost it. I was like, who the fuck is this guy? I was like, and see, me personally, the way I think of shit, like, I was just like, man, this guy's an interesting dude, man. Like, he is really just about, you know, precision. The dude is willing to say, fuck this shit. What's up? Can I get some water? Can we stop this shit? And I was talking to him, I was like, man, I don't know how many times, like, I've been on stage and been dying because, like, right, you fucking smoked or something before, whatever.
Right.
And you're like, fuck, I'm fucking
my throat hurt.
My throat.
Yo, I'm about to die up here. Yo, I was up there like,
man,
I was trying to rap, and I heard my voice go high pitched. I'm just like, oh no, hold on, I need some fucking water right now. Yo, that shit, I really did need some water.
That's comedy. So okay, so right now you're on the move right now. Okay, where is your mind at? Like, what do you really want right now?
What I want is to actually finish my tape. That's what I want to do. I've been bullshitting, but you know what I really want to do is like I want to work with a bunch of Arizona artists. Like, I feel like that's something that needs to happen, because I've been out here, been doing all this, and then I hear certain names and I see that certain people doing certain shit. But you know, when you try to contact people on a different wave. So it's like, what I really want to do is try to bring the city together and do something, like have an artist, not like a promotional company or nothing like that. Have like an artist book the venue, book the artist get paid for, you know, doing their set, whatnot. That way artists get paid back, because a lot of times, like, artists don't really, you going to shows and you paying for the slot, like, or like you go to a show and the show might be dope as hell. You feel like, you know what I mean, like you deserve something. So I wanna have like that's what I see. I foresee that, like, in the future, like somebody big. I mean, I talked to a few people about it already, but I feel like it's something that needs to like happen. That's what I want to do, not just like be here to put myself on. Because then, you know, if you just for yourself, nobody else in the city gonna eat. Because, you know, most of the artists, when they blow up, they don't really go home or go where they blew up at, because they feel like they too good for that. I would still live here.
Yeah. What's your thrill right now with like skateboarding and like extreme sports?
I tried skateboarding.
Yeah.
Ain't my thing.
No?
Hell no.
Oh man.
I can kick and push.
You ever bust an ollie?
Hell no. I do some Lupe Fiasco. I can kick and push.
Hell yeah.
That's it.
Coast.
Cause I was with 48-0. I was
Uh-huh.
at the house. We were just drinking and smoking, whatever, just chilling.
Yeah.
And I was like, you know what? I was on the trampoline, jumping around on the skateboard.
Yeah.
I was like, you know what? I'm trying to really do this.
Yeah.
So they took me out front.
Oh,
tried to
Lord.
hop. Oh yeah. Just say that. Tried to hop on that shit. They was like, you gotta lean when you lean forward, or when you try to kick the board up, you gotta push your foot and move it, and then move your back leg and all types of shit. I'm just like, yo, I can't do that. So I literally tried, and I bust my ass, and I was like, you know what? That was like the first time I ever went ice skating. I fell on my face.
Exactly.
And, shit.
Yeah.
No, not for me.
It's not time.
Hey, snowboarding though. I go
Oh, yeah?
I go snowboarding though.
No shit.
I will do that.
I fucks with you, dog.
I will do that.
Let's get it. That's what's up. Where was the last snowboarding spot that you hit?
Back home, there's I can't remember what it's called. I can't remember what it's called.
On Penn State?
Nah, it was up in the mountains. It's Pennsylvania.
Uh-huh.
It was like ski round top.
Okay.
Ski round top. Yeah, I had a friend named Mia. Her mom like worked at the daycare center that was right at the ski round top. Right at the. So she got us tickets.
Oh,
So we were just up and down. Like it was the first time I the first time I ever went, I bust my shit though.
Yeah,
'Cause I ain't fucking know. They're like literally my board. Like I was cool. I was like, yeah, it's my first time.
Yeah.
I'm killing this shit right now.
Yeah.
I was on the baby slope. I was like, I'm killing this shit. And then next thing you know, my boy was like, all right, now switch sides.
Yeah.
How you do that?
Exactly.
I turned my board. All the snow went right over top of my board. I said, boom. I was like, ooh.
Not there.
Yeah, it was the next day, I felt all of it.
Wow.
I felt my body.
Especially your legs, huh?
Yeah.
Especially your legs,
Cause you're doing most of the work with your legs.
Yeah.
Like, my body felt that the next day.
Oh man, love skateboarding or love snowboarding, man. That's brilliant. So up in Penn, so if you would like compare that to like hip hop, man, and just your craft, I mean, there's been a lot. Like, would you say you had that start with hip hop as well? Would you say that
A bumpy start?
You know, how did you begin? Like, was it kind of an awkward beginning? Was there a crash in the beginning?
My first mixtape was it's called I don't even remember. It was called Full Throttle, and I thought, I was like 14 when I actually did my first tape. I thought I was a shit. I'm recording, mind you, in my bedroom with one of those little white little microphones, like, the USB ones.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sitting there recording on that. I'm thinking that shit hot, taking that shit to school the next day. And I'm just like, yo, check my tape out. People listening to it like, yo, what the fuck? I was like, what you mean, what the fuck? Like, yo, that shit's trash. So, it took.
Hating though? I mean, it could have been quality. Like,
because when I tell you that the mic was trash for one, I ain't know how to record.
Uh-huh.
And when you literally first start rapping, like, you try to say the best thing you could say.
The wildest shit.
And I'm gonna just say none of that shit was sickening. Don't look that up on the internet because it's on there.
Oh, you posted it?
Oh yeah, I got all my tapes. Don't do it.
That's what's good.
Hey, but I did do a tape with my uncle and my brother called No Gravity in 2013.
Okay.
That was like it fucking did $500,000 on that Piff.
Okay.
And just in views, it had like 40-something thousand downloads, and that was like literally like probably my second actual tape.
Yeah.
And it was well worth it. That's when I was just like, it's time to
Yeah.
It's time to do this.
So that was a pivotal moment, actually.
My uncle always thought, that my music was good, and he did music. He does like older, but his is like older, and He's like has an older style, but he talks. His product is different than mine. Like I have my R&B when I do certain shit, like the little freaky shit, but that's just him. Hard song, soft beat, whatever. He's talking to you like he's whispering in your ear or something. You know?
Okay,
every time.
All
the whole song, like. So it was like difficult to like do a tape with him because the whole time it's like, yo, Unc, you want to talk about sticking your finger in the booty hole, like.
That's what's the content.
Yeah, like you can't be doing that to me. Like
that's comedy.
I was like 2012. I was 18. 2013. Like I was like you can't be doing that to me. But you know, the plays ran up, and I don't even know that many people. Like it was definitely like a life changing experience because I really felt like people fucked with my music.
Okay.
But I won't buy a different name then. I won't buy Prince J.
Prince J.
Okay.
So one thing that really attracted us to you was, and I believe the fans would agree with this as well, was your delivery, man. And you know, to develop a polished delivery, what would you say as far as how you developed a polished delivery? As far as your craft.
I don't know. It took a while because I do different genres, so like to actually get one particular sound that like I wanted, I still honestly I'm not there yet. Like I want to perfect a sound that's like nobody's heard, nobody's even thought of even doing. So what I did was I learned like I listen to different people. I listen to certain people. I don't listen to too many mainstream artists. I do listen to Dave East on the regular. Like I listen to P&B and A Boogie, Drake, like Bryson Tiller. I listen to like artists that I want my sound to be like, not like, but for it to be, for when it's time to be like, yo, those are the people that, you know, inspired me to do what I want to do because of their sound is different than other people. Like no one sounds like Drake. No one sounds like P&B or A Boogie. Like these people made their own sound. So that's what I want to do. I want to build my own sound. So what really got me to the sound I'm at right now was just hard work. Like really, really getting on beats that I want to get on to make that sound the way I want it to sound. Or like,
how would you describe it right now? Like what would you say you're, you know, so far as if you say it's like building a house and you got like your foundation, what do you got so far? Like just like building up from your foundation.
Oh, I got the walls up, the floors done.
Yeah.
You know, I got a nice basement, you know, it's finished.
Okay.
All insulated. The house is nice. I just need to furnish it.
Okay.
You just say that.
All right. We'll take that. You like to travel?
Oh yeah. I love to travel. I've been a few places.
Yeah. So I mean, if we talk about your, you know, most exotic trip that you did, what would that be?
Exotic. Probably when I went to Florida with my boy Alex. We went to stayed in Kissimmee.
Okay.
Or Kissimmee.
Yeah,
or
I think it's
Kissimmee.
Yeah.
We went and stayed there. It was crazy because like I never really seen like alligators like up close on people like the way it was out there. Like so that it was different because we had like a little patio in our back. It was a little lake, a little ass lake in the back. So we're just out there, and there's like we had like the neighbors that were like on the same block where we were out there. They were just looking at the lake like something's in there. Next thing you know, an alligator pops his head out and like start crawling up the joint, and one's coming out the woods. So I'm just like, this is some like country shit like right now. Like I ain't never been through no shit like this.
That's ridiculous.
And they was out there trying to fuck with it, like trying to poke it, like throwing rocks at it. And it's like, y'all gonna make that. And the houses were not that far.
Yeah.
Like if I would have like tried to run, I'm pretty sure his ass would have like, you know, like.
Can they move? Like how fast are they moving? Like were they kind of moving or what?
Well, they most of the time they were in the water because people were like fucking with them. The only time they came out is when that one came out the fucking woods. When they were fucking with the one that was in the water, he came out of nowhere, like, and just like was going at him, like swinging his tail and shit.
Yeah.
And people were yelling. I'm like, why are y'all still fucking with it? They were still fucking with him.
And were these alligators or were these crocodiles?
They probably were crocodiles.
Crocodiles.
But that's all the same thing to me.
Yeah. What the fuck is the difference between alligator and crocodile?
I don't know. They look the same. I think one's bigger.
One can like grow bigger.
Probably that's probably what it is.
Genetics and shit.
I don't know. You know, I smoke weed.
So that's the most exotic place you've ever been. What would you say was like the worst trip you've ever taken? Like, Jesus Christ, why the fuck did I come here?
No bullshit. The first time I came to Arizona.
Let's hear it.
It was terrible. The flight was terrible.
Okay, why was the flight terrible? Let's start there.
Like,
who was the airline?
Southwest.
Southwest did this to you? Oh, I want to hear this.
It was just terrible. Like, they fucked up the seats. Like, and then you know how people are. People were just disrespectful. Like,
it's open seating.
Fuck open seating. You know how they assign you in row seat 22. Like, hell nah. People want to tap you on the shoulder. Like, my kid's sitting there or my wife's sitting there. Can I sit there? No, bitch. Did you pay to sit there? No. That flight was just terrible. And then like when I got here, like my brother was sick, so that was bad. Like we didn't really do nothing because we couldn't get out the house. Like.
Okay.
Like the whole experience from the first time I ever came here was just bad. Like it took for me to move here to go to high school for me to see a different side of Arizona. And once I moved here and actually saw, I was like, I love Arizona. I don't never want to leave here. Like,
that's what's up, man. So as far as like show life, what's like some of the what's probably one of the best experiences you had performing in front of your fans?
Best experience. I was in Philly, and it was a crazy show because I didn't know nobody there. I was there by myself. I had one friend there. They was just there, videotaping and shit. But like people were just yelling and screaming the whole time. Like I was on my R&B shit. It was a lot of females in the building, so
there's a lot of positives to the R&B shit.
So it was good. I did my song Drunk Driving, and it literally turned the whole show sideways.
Okay.
And that was probably like people didn't even know my songs, but they caught on and would start singing and shit. Like, so that was probably the best experience I've had.
That's meaningful, bro.
Literally, like. The shit like that keeps me going, like, and when I got fans like literally in my DMs, hit me on Instagram, hit me on Snapchat, like, yo, I need it when you dropping, or when are you doing, like, when are you coming here? I want to see you in my city, like. But you gotta get your promoter to do that, because
Talk to them, tell them what they need to do. Tell them what they need to do to get Mula Da Great to come out to their city.
You got to hit your promoter, hit your school, like. I'm trying to go to colleges. I'm trying to do college tours. Like, that's where it's at, college tours, because everybody in college does something. You do something, that's why you're there. You ain't just there to party. If you are, then that's even better. Because now I'm going to parties. Like, you feel me? Like, did a lot of shit. Let's just say that. and like, college wasn't really something I was thinking about at the time. I was thinking more about, I'm trying to be young, wild, and reckless. And that's when I really started doing shows back home, because I was like, now I don't really got nothing to do. I'm not going to school. I might as well start doing shows, and I started getting booked everywhere. So it was good. Like my city showed love to an extent. Like cities do show their artists a certain amount of love, but a lot of people have favorites, so those people really get outshine the other people, and they might actually be better than. But that's how it goes. It's music industry.
Yeah.
It's dog eat dog world.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. So, like, as far as projects, what are we talking next? Like, what do you need to let them know you're going to finish? What must be finished very soon?
It's called 24.
Okay.
I was actually supposed to drop it before I went to Denver to do a show for my birthday, my 24th birthday. So I was going to actually release what Drake did, how he did the split, the split album thing,
Yeah.
I was going to do that. I was going to have 24 songs.
Cool.
Two tapes.
Okay.
Because I thought, one tape with 24 songs, eventually people were going to give up. They're going to start skipping through that shit.
Okay.
So I thought about doing that. And then Kanye came out with that album and it was only had, 7 songs on it.
Yeah.
So I'm just like, if you can do that, and then not only him, somebody else did that too. Had dropped the album with like 7 songs on it. I'm like, well,
yeah, that seems like current trend.
I'm like that, like you gotta go hard on them 7 songs.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm doing. Like I've been trying to build for at least 8-9 months now. I've been trying to build this tape the way I want it to sound.
That's good. It's more like a quality over quantity type of thing. That when you say like, I think the fans can appreciate that.
I find beats that I want to do right to it. I'm just like, yo, this is hard. Now this is for the tape. Put it on the tape. Now I got the whole list. I got a whole like 14 songs right now. But those songs, I just don't feel like the way I want to present 24. Like I don't want those songs on there. Those are just throwaways. I feel like what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna have a mixture like R&B and rap, but it's not just gonna be R&B and rap. It's gonna be pop on there. I'm trying to make this tape crazy. Like I feel like I'm gonna go hard or go home on this.
Are there certain elements that you feel are like a must to have in your project that you put out right now? Like when you're making your craft, like when you're making your songs, are there certain elements that you're like, okay, must have this, that in your songs, or how exactly, you kind of?
Well, I'm used to just, making songs and throwing them on the tape. But now I'm trying to be creative. Like with skits, like on some Tory Lanez type shit. Okay. With skits and shit like that. But I don't want to do too much of that. What I want to do is like invert that into the actual song. So how like the song would break down and you would hear something.
Right.
Something that I like normally just don't do in my music. Like I want people to experience my life. Because it's called 24. It was for my 24th year. Like, so I'm trying to do that before I turn 25, and I'm gonna hold myself to that.
You got it.
But yeah, like I want this to be different than what I'm used to doing. That's why it's been taking me so long, because I find beats that I want to do and I get on it, and then I find something else. I'm just like, yo, I'm gonna body that. Like.
So okay.
And that's the vibe for the tape. So I'm just like, damn.
For it to be finished, what does it need to embody? Like, what do you want it to embody in the end? Like for this project, for it to be finished to you, what must it? What are the bullet points?
All right. Well, I'm gonna say like this. I was with this girl, and it's a while ago, and when I first dropped Drunk Driving, and I want people to feel the same way she felt about this. Literally, we were on the way to a show. We were drinking, whatever, and I just played this song that I was doing for the show. Nobody heard it. Like, it was like a surprise thing. And she like literally broke down in tears about like, because she felt it. Yeah. I want people to feel like this is my 24th year. You're gonna get 7 full songs about me. Like, and I want people to feel the same way she felt the moment she heard that. Like, and that made me feel some type of way. Like,
how'd you feel?
Like, I was like, that shit made me, honestly, that shit made me want to cry, because I'm just like, damn, like somebody really broke down in front of me and never heard this song, like, and they feel the same way I felt when I wrote it, like. So it was like, it was real, like, that's real, like.
And so it's big time to see that spread
I want people to feel like it's their life, like they've been through it. Cause people probably been through the same shit. Like you never know somebody's life behind closed doors. You never know someone's life on social media, behind social media. You never really know. They could be the funniest person on social media, but at home be, you feel me? Like, so you never really know. So I want people to really feel how I feel on the daily. So
How do you feel about integrity?
as far as what?
As far as character, as far as, these days it does seem like, people can have a lot of characters online, but then, like I'm the type of person who fuck online.
Right. I feel like a lot of people, that's what social media is. And a lot of times people don't really care. They wanna, as long as they got fame, that's what it is. People want fame. So whatever anything else doesn't really matter to them. So people, it's hard to talk on that topic because it's hard to understand people and how they really act because you don't really know like people.
Yeah.
It's a science.
Yeah.
I'm not a scientist.
Yeah.
But
Not a scientist. So would you be more of like a philosopher? What are you more of?
I don't know. I never categorized myself.
Okay.
It was something I never actually sat down and did.
Okay. So, are you a reader?
Do I read?
Yeah.
No. I'm sorry.
Are
To the
you,
kids, no, I don't read. I hate words.
Do you so as far as like the time you spend on your craft, so like let's say okay you got 24, okay, how much as far as writing do you go into it? Are you just how many songs you plan on doing before you finally choose the right song? Like how many what's kind of the the most songs you do
Before I actually put the tape together?
Yeah.
I'm already at like 14. I don't know. I probably want to before I get done. I'm probably gonna have at least like 30 songs.
Yeah.
Like because I feel like I want to pick and choose, but I want to make it. I want to make it a story. So I want to have the songs. That's why I want to have the songs like similar, not similar, but similar in content.
Okay.
So at least when I pick and choose through songs, I can feel hype about that and be like, all right, now the next song, my fault. The next song, could be slower, and then people, the understanding from the last song to this song, people are gonna be like, oh, like that's how I want you to draw. I want it to be a story, like, but I want it to also have energy. People will, you gonna be jumping,
Are you planning on like kind of giving them a little like single, or are you planning on like what's like if you were to perform tonight, what songs would you be performing?
Probably be drunk driving. That would be one.
Okay.
Honestly, and then if the bros was there, 48, I would have to do gelato.
Okay.
But since they ain't here right now, I would have to do My Life. There we go. I'll do My Life. My Life is on the tape. It's no matter what, it's on the tape.
Okay.
And that one is like hits home for me, but it's also like gonna be a game changer.
And so you plan on giving this for free, right? Or is this gonna go like iTunes? Yeah.
Oh it's gonna be for free. It's just SoundCloud, YouTube.
Dope.
You can stream it wherever while you at work. Put your headphones in so your boss don't know. But play that while you jogging, while you at the gym.
Hell yeah. So, okay. So how much time you got? Let's just clarify this. How much time you got here, bro? How much time we got?
I got like to get this together. I got like
till 25.
I got like 4 or 5 months.
Okay, you got 4 or 5 months.
I got till December. So.
Okay, so you got till December, bro. Or it's gonna be a cold winter, bro.
Yeah,
right?
It's been a drought because I ain't really dropped none of my own stuff. Most of my stuff been features. So.
Okay. Yeah. So what's probably the latest?
Gelato.
Okay.
Gelato.
There you go. There
it is.
Lit.
But before I moved out here, I gotta do this. Before I moved out here, I did a song with my little bro Divine. It's called After Hours. Make sure you go on SoundCloud, soundcloud.com/doublexmula, the word double, X Mula, and listen to the song After Hours because it is lit, and I plan on going home, hush hush, in October, and it's gonna be a little video for that. So definitely check that song out.
Okay.
Yeah. And I did a song with my engineer called my engineer Ghost. That is called I can't remember it now. Top, I'm lit. But that song is crazy too. But definitely check out After Hours. That is a good one.
Dope. All right, man. Hey, Mula, we appreciate you, bro, for coming out, bro. Studio Club presents Mula Da Great. Look out for 24. Where can they find you?
You can find me I'm on Instagram, Snapchat. I don't really be on Twitter. So definitely Instagram Mula Da Great. And Snapchat is Lord Flacco Mula. But definitely hit me on Instagram because I'm always on there. You can always be in my DMs. I always like that feedback, all that. Holla at me.
Appreciate you.
Shout out to gang, Studio Flow, Mula Da Great. We out.
Cut.